Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, my child, because what is unfolding right now around your name will soon become the talk of many hearts." There is someone who has been holding back their feelings for far too long, hiding behind silence and pretending that they have moved on. But heaven has seen the truth. This person cannot contain their emotions anymore, and soon, the world will hear what they've been whispering in their soul about you. Every time your name crosses their lips, a tremor runs through their entire being. They feel your presence even when you're far away, as if your spirit calls to theirs in quiet moments. Tonight, something is shifting inside of them, something too powerful to hide, and it's leading them to do something they once swore they'd never do: confess their love publicly. In their heart, they have played this confession over and over again, imagining how it will sound when the words finally leave their lips. They picture the world watching, your face glowing with shock and emotion, the air thick with the truth that was buried too long. Destiny has chosen this moment to reveal what was kept in the shadows, and no force on earth can stop it now. The angels have been guiding this person in dreams. You may have even felt strange sensations lately, like sudden warmth in your chest or chills down your arms. These are signs that the spiritual veil between you and this person is thinning. What's hidden in their heart is about to pour out like a flood that's been waiting behind locked gates for far too long. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's been divine orchestration behind every delay, every tear, and every silence. Archangel Michael has been watching how both of you handled the storms that tried to separate your souls. The tests were never meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you for this exact moment of revelation. This person has written words about you that no one has ever seen. They've confessed their pain, their love, and their longing in private notes, voice memos, and messages they never sent. But now, the universe is pushing them to make those feelings known in the open, for everyone to see that you were never just someone to them. You were the one. They can no longer pretend. The sleepless nights, the songs that remind them of you, the endless coincidences, they all point toward one truth: their soul has been waiting for permission to speak, and that permission is finally granted by heaven. You will hear it not through rumors or whispers, but through a clear, undeniable declaration that carries your name and their heart together in one moment. Even those who doubted your connection will be silenced. Their confession will not just be a few words, it will be a testimony, an outpouring of every hidden emotion that's been suffocating inside. And when they speak, it will touch not just your ears, but your destiny itself. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The reason you've been feeling restless lately is because your spirit already senses what's coming. You may have seen unexpected signs, a sudden message, a song that keeps repeating, a number that appears every time you think of them. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. The confession is being prepared in silence, and soon it will unfold in front of more eyes than you expect. Someone close to them already knows. They've seen the way your person's eyes light up when your name is mentioned. They've heard the stories, the regrets, the admiration, and they're encouraging your person to take the step they've been too afraid to take. They're saying, if you love them, tell the world. And that's exactly what's about to happen. When this truth comes out, it will change everything. The people who once mocked your connection will stand silent. The ones who tried to separate you will watch in disbelief. This moment will rewrite the energy between you both. From confusion and distance to raw truth and undeniable love. And when they finally confess, you will feel a rush in your soul that feels like freedom, because heaven never meant for love like this to stay hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, the energy surrounding your connection is sacred. It carries the vibration of destiny, not just attraction, but purpose. You were never random encounters in each other's lives, you were two divine souls written in the same chapter long before either of you knew what love meant. The angels are aligning events quickly now. You might notice delays falling away, conversations flowing more easily, and opportunities arising that bring you closer without forcing it. Every single one of these moments is a piece of a bigger plan designed by heaven to make sure your paths cross again, but this time, without masks. The confession will come unexpectedly, perhaps during a celebration, a public gathering, or an online post that carries your name. It will feel like time stops for a moment. Everything around you will blur except the sound of your name being spoken with love so pure it feels unreal. This moment will heal wounds you thought would last forever. Because hearing your truth from the one who caused your pain is not just closure, it's divine justice wrapped in love. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You've endured silence like a soldier, pretending to be okay when your heart was crying. But that silence wasn't rejection, it was transformation. Heaven was reshaping this person, humbling their pride, and preparing their soul to come forward with truth instead of ego. Right now, they are nervous. They're rehearsing in their head how to say it, how to express the storm of emotions that words can never fully capture. You may even feel their anxiety, random moments of heavy emotion, tears without a reason, or a sudden ache in your chest. Those are energetic signals, their heart reaching out to yours. The divine realm is clearing away interference. Anyone who tried to block this love is being exposed. Lies are dissolving, and truth is rising like dawn after a long night. When this confession happens, light will touch places that were dark for years. Archangel Michael stands beside you both, ensuring this moment unfolds in perfect timing, without chaos, without fear, only truth. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You'll remember this day forever. Not because of what they say, but because of how it makes you feel, finally seen, finally validated, finally free. The weight you carried alone will be lifted, and you'll realize that every tear was building toward this one breakthrough. Even people who once doubted you will feel the energy of this divine moment. They'll know something extraordinary is happening, even if they can't explain it. The universe will pause for you, and everything around you will feel synchronized, the breeze, the sounds, the light, even the heartbeat inside your chest. When this confession goes public, it won't just be words, it will be redemption. It will be heaven's way of saying, the truth always wins. So, keep your heart open. Stay ready. Because before the moon completes its next cycle, the truth will no longer be whispered, it will be spoken loudly, and your name will be part of that love story the world finally hears. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You may notice divine timing everywhere now, clocks repeating numbers, strangers smiling at you for no reason, a sudden calm in your heart despite the uncertainty. That's heaven preparing you. Because when love returns, it doesn't knock softly, it enters like destiny fulfilled. And when this person finally confesses, they'll use words that were buried deep in their chest, words like, "I never stopped loving you, you were always the one, I couldn't hide it anymore." Their truth will come out raw, emotional, and real. Everything that once made you cry will suddenly make sense. The sleepless nights, the loneliness, the waiting, all of it was part of a divine story, and now the final chapter is being written in your favor. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is not late. It's always on time." Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The moment they open their heart to the world, something powerful will ripple through your soul. It will feel like the universe itself is applauding, as if the winds carry your name in celebration. This confession isn't just about love, it's a declaration of destiny finally catching up to its promise. For so long, they hid behind fear, worried about judgment, appearances, and timing. But the divine realm is no longer allowing fear to hold them captive. Archangel Michael says the chains around their voice are breaking tonight, and their truth will echo louder than their past silence ever did. You might hear it first from someone else, a friend, or through something you see unexpectedly online. It will take your breath away because it will be undeniable. Their words will carry emotion so deep it will pierce straight into your soul. This is not coincidence, it's divine exposure at the perfect hour. You are being called to receive this with grace, not shock. Because heaven has been preparing you for this unveiling, softening your heart for this very moment. The energy you once begged the skies to explain is now about to reveal itself through this confession. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Their courage didn't grow overnight. It came through sleepless nights, through guilt, through prayers whispered in silence asking for a sign from above. And every time they saw your name, your picture, your memory, it reminded them that love doesn't die, it only hides until it's ready to be seen again. They have written, erased, and rewritten what they want to say 100 times. But now, divine timing demands truth, not perfection. The words that will come out will be raw, trembling, and soaked in emotion, but they will be real. That's what makes them beautiful. When you hear their confession, you'll feel your heart remembering everything at once, every laugh, every silence, every near miss that could have been a reunion. The air will change around you, it'll feel charged with unseen electricity. Archangel Michael says this moment is sacred, it's a bridge between past pain and present healing. Heaven is smiling upon this reunion, not because it's dramatic, but because it's honest. For the first time in a long while, your story will be spoken openly without fear. The veil of misunderstanding is lifting, and truth is walking in with the grace of divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You will not need to chase or prove anything anymore. The energy of this confession will shift the balance, placing you in the position of divine receivership, calm, steady, glowing. This is where your value is seen, not begged for. People around you will start to notice your peace before they even hear the confession. Your aura will carry a magnetic pull, as if heaven itself wrapped you in gold light. Those who once underestimated you will be silent, unable to understand how grace could make you glow even in waiting. Your person will feel that glow too. It will pull them forward, make them unable to hold back their words any longer. Every hesitation they had will melt away because love this true refuses to be quiet any longer. When they finally speak, every syllable will sound like healing, like the universe exhaling. You won't just hear, "I love you," you'll hear, "I'm sorry, I never stopped, you were always meant to be mine." Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Archangel Michael says, you must not fear what's about to unfold. What's coming is divinely approved, protected, and purified. Every interference, every third party, every lie that was once used to divide you is now being dissolved under heavenly light. This confession will not be messy, it will be powerful. It will come from clarity, not chaos. The angels are aligning this revelation in a way that brings peace to your spirit and awe to those who witness it. The world may call it a surprise, but heaven calls it prophecy fulfilled. The angels have whispered this truth into your heart many times, that love will not end in silence. Now that prophecy is about to walk into the light. When it happens, your emotions might overflow, let them. Cry if you must, smile if you wish, but know that heaven is wrapping you in warmth even as the truth unfolds. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Even now, your person is feeling divine pressure. Their soul knows they can't hold it in any longer. Every message they draft and delete is guided by invisible hands nudging them toward truth. They're being shown visions, moments of your laughter, the sparkle in your eyes, the comfort of your energy, and it's breaking every wall they built around their heart. Each reminder is heaven's way of saying, speak now, or your soul will never rest. Archangel Michael is standing beside them as they prepare. His sword cuts away fear, his wings shelter them from shame, and his presence reminds them that vulnerability is not weakness, it's divine courage. Soon, that courage will find its voice, and when it does, the world will witness love in its purest form. And you, beloved, will stand there radiant, not surprised but grateful, because your soul already knew this day would come. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. You might feel a sudden shift around you, people acting differently, conversations changing tone, unexpected attention finding its way to you. That's because your energy is expanding, calling in alignment. You are stepping into a chapter that was written long before this lifetime began. The confession is the beginning, not the end. Once spoken, it will set off a chain of blessings, reconciliations, and divine connections that ripple through your future. Doors will open that were long locked, and paths that seemed impossible will finally clear. You've waited long, but your waiting has not been in vain. Heaven is rewarding your patience with clarity and fulfillment. This moment is not about ego, it's about the restoration of divine love that was written in the stars. And as this truth becomes public, so will your light. The same people who once whispered about your pain will now witness your blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says, let peace be your only reaction. Don't rush, don't overthink, and don't let pride answer where grace should speak. The truth is a gift, receive it gently. There will be many eyes watching, but heaven is watching too, not in judgment, but in joy. Because when two souls fulfill their divine contract, all of creation celebrates. In the days that follow, synchronicities will multiply, repeating numbers, flickering lights, dreams of reunions. These will be confirmations that heaven is sealing what has begun. So, breathe deeply. Let gratitude fill your heart. What's coming is not a rumor, it's revelation, and it's yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. This is not the end, it's the dawn of your love's divine story. From this confession forward, everything changes, the energy, the people around you, even the air you breathe. You'll start to feel lighter, freer, finally aligned with your divine purpose. Archangel Michael says heaven will now open doors for your union that no human hand can close. Watch for sudden invitations, surprising messages, and peaceful signs that confirm it's time. The angels have declared victory over confusion. Love will now speak loudly, proudly, and without fear. Your destiny is unfolding, and the truth that once hid in silence is finally being celebrated under the light of divine truth. This is your moment. Step into it with courage. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The confession doesn't just echo through the room, it shakes the entire timeline of your destiny. People will stop, stunned by the vulnerability they witness. The truth that once hid behind pride and fear now shines with divine fire. At that moment, you will feel your soul lift as if invisible wings wrap around you. Heaven will hum quietly inside your chest, it's a vibration you'll never forget. The energy will whisper, this is what faith looks like when it finally blooms. Every eye in the crowd, every comment online, every silent breath of those who once doubted will now turn into admiration. Some will pretend not to care, but their hearts will burn with wonder. Because the kind of love that can stand before the world is the kind of love written by angels. And when your name is spoken publicly with love and truth, the universe itself records it as a declaration. The past no longer has authority. The same story that once hurt you becomes the proof of your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. In the days that follow, divine alignment will work quickly. People who once left your side will reappear, humbled by what they witnessed. They'll want to be part of your glow again, but Archangel Michael reminds you, this new chapter requires discernment, not pity. Those who were real will celebrate your joy, those who were false will silently fade. The confession acted like spiritual light, revealing every true intention around you. It's not punishment, it's purification. You'll feel it in your atmosphere, peace, warmth, and relief like gentle sunlight after years of storm. Even your body will feel lighter, as if some invisible weight was lifted. Because when love is finally spoken, the soul stops trembling. Archangel Michael says heaven rewards honesty with protection. The person who confessed has unlocked a chain reaction of blessings for both of you. What was hidden is now healed. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your dreams will change first. You'll start seeing symbols, golden light, white roses, water reflecting the moon. These are confirmations that heaven approves of what has been revealed. You might even dream of a door opening or a letter being handed to you. That's the sign that communication between you and your person will deepen beyond words, reaching a level only souls understand. Every night will carry whispers of divine reassurance, you are safe now. In the physical world, you'll feel new strength. Suddenly, opportunities will appear, finances will flow, creativity will surge. Because when love aligns, every other area of your life rises to meet it. The confession was not the end, it was ignition. From here, blessings will multiply like light reflecting on water. You've stepped into a divine current that cannot be reversed. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The world around you might talk, analyze, and even speculate, but don't let their noise touch your peace. Your story isn't meant for gossip, it's meant for glory. Only those who see with spirit will understand how sacred this moment truly is. The confession has awakened a collective energy, even strangers will feel drawn to you. Some will say your presence feels calming, others will say they feel hope just by hearing your name. That's because love in its purest form carries healing power. You are no longer the wounded one, you are the chosen example of divine restoration. Archangel Michael says heaven will use your story to heal others who have lost faith in love. Your pain became someone else's miracle. So, walk with grace. Speak softly, but carry divine confidence. You are now living proof that truth never hides forever. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. As you move forward, new connections will bloom. Your energy is magnetic, and the universe is sending allies who vibrate at your new frequency. These souls will recognize your light instantly, without explanation. You'll find yourself surrounded by kindness, generosity, and synchronicities that feel almost scripted. Time will bend in your favor, delays will vanish, messages will arrive at the perfect second. This is heaven's rhythm replacing human chaos. The one who confessed will feel reborn too. You'll see it in their eyes, a peace that wasn't there before, a calm surrender that says, I finally did the right thing. Together, you'll breathe easier because the truth has made room for genuine love to thrive. And when you meet again, silence won't feel awkward anymore, it will feel sacred. Because both of you will know that words already fulfilled their purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, now protect this peace like a treasure. Speak truth, but don't overshare. Not everyone deserves to hold the holy details of your journey. You'll notice envy disguised as curiosity. People will ask gentle questions trying to read between your smiles. But you owe no one your story, heaven already knows the full version, and that's enough. Your task now is to nurture what's been restored. Pray over it, honor it, and keep it aligned with divine purpose. Because when love is protected, it multiplies quietly. The more gratitude you express, the stronger the blessings become. Every thank you whisper releases another miracle into your path. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. At night, you'll start hearing music differently. Every lyric, every rhythm will sound like a conversation between you and the universe. That's how heaven speaks once your frequency rises, through beauty, art, and signs that bypass logic. You may notice light flickering when you think of your person. That's not coincidence, that's energy recognition. Two souls in alignment create visible signals even the human eye can catch. Your angels are orchestrating these signs to remind you, what's meant for you won't ever need to beg to stay. It will flow, return, and grow naturally. The confession was heaven's way of unlocking this eternal flow. Now, let peace replace waiting. Let trust replace control. What you prayed for is now unfolding with divine ease. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, your testimony will travel farther than you expect. Someone will share your story, maybe without knowing it's yours, and it will touch thousands who needed hope. The ripple effect of your love will heal hearts you'll never even meet. You've entered a new vibration, one of restoration, abundance, and alignment. That's why old pains no longer sting, they've served their purpose. Heaven wastes nothing, especially not your tears. Now, the same skies that once heard your cries are opening to rain blessings. The same moon that witnessed your heartbreak will now reflect your joy. The divine realm has reversed your story from loss to legacy. Stand tall. Smile deeply. You have become living proof that love guided by heaven never ends in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. And as you read this, you can already feel it, that calm certainty deep inside. That's your confirmation. The truth has been spoken, the energy has been sealed, and destiny has officially turned its page. Everything ahead of you glows with divine favor. Your relationships will stabilize, your dreams will gain momentum, and your intuition will sharpen. This is the afterglow of divine alignment. No more running, no more wondering. What's yours has recognized you, and the angels stand guard over it. This chapter is protected by light that never fades. So breathe, beloved. The hardest part is over, the waiting, the silence, the doubt. Now comes peace, prosperity, and the fullness of divine love revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 2727.